Hey y'all, hey, it's Deanna here with Extra Credit Crafts, and welcome back to After School Tutoring. So we've all been there. You finish your mini canvas, it looks amazing. You spent the time placing every single drill, and then what? It just sits in a drawer, gathering dust, or in a folder. Such a waste of sparkle. So today I'm sharing 5 simple ways that you can actually use those mini projects. So let's dive in. Class is in session. One way that I keep my mini canvases from collecting dust is that I put them in a frame. Yep, I just put them in a regular frame. So I'll take the mini canvases and put them in either a 4x6 or a 5x7 frame, and that's what I do with it. Sometimes I will gift it in the frame. I will also switch out the canvas that is in the frame, sometimes by season, sometimes just depending on how I feel, but I'll switch out that image. Something else that I do, I will staple it to a separate canvas. Let me show you what I mean. Here is a canvas that I completed, a mini canvas, and I found this canvas that's already on the stretcher bars. I found this at the Dollar Tree, and so what I did is I just stapled my canvas on top of it, and then I just hang it up wherever I want to hang it, or you can kind of also just sit it up, or you can lean it onto something. But this is something else that you could do. So you could either just put it in a traditional frame, or you could staple it to a canvas like this, or glue it to a canvas. So that's one thing you could do with your mini diamond art to keep it from collecting dust. Okay, idea number 2. So along those same lines is I will take my mini canvases and I will kind of make a mosaic out of them. So I'll take 4, 5, 6 canvases that have a similar theme, and I'll put them in a multi-frame. Let me show you what I mean. This is an example of what I mean. This frame holds 6 mini canvases, and I put them in this, and then I have this hung up in my bathroom on the wall. So something else that you could do with your mini canvases is you could put them in frames, and you could actually use them as decor in your home. Idea number 2. Decorate with them. The third thing you can do with your mini canvases to keep them from collecting dust is you can put them in a photo album. This is my photo album that I use for my tiny projects or mini canvases. I mentioned earlier that sometimes I will rotate canvases in a picture frame, and then the ones that are not in rotation, I keep them in here. So this is a great way to store your mini canvases. You can flip through it, you can add the date onto the back of the canvas, or you can document when you completed the canvas, the occasion for the canvas. There's all sorts of things. So this is my photo album of all of the mini canvases, well, some of the mini canvases that I have completed. These were really fun to do. Then I have some that are from the Diamond Art Club 12 months of the year. And so I did a diamond painting every month, a mini canvas every month. And then I would put it in a frame and then just change the picture, the canvas in the frame every month. You'll see right here, there's a memo space. If you wanted to, you could write down when you completed it or any other type of information. On the back of my canvases, I have written the date. So May 2025 is when that canvas was completed. So another option is you can keep them in a photo album. Okay, so the next thing that you can do with your mini canvases, your diamond art, so that it doesn't collect dust, is that you can actually make them into cards. Did you guys know that? Yep, you can make them into cards, and they make such great gifts. Everyone that I've given a diamond art card to has loved it. It's very unique. You can make them as a birthday card. You can make them as a holiday card or a Christmas card. The possibilities are endless. So let me show you a couple of cards that I have made. Here's some examples of some cards that I have made using mini canvases. So these canvases were purchased from Paint Gem, which is a company that exclusively makes mini canvases. And so I purchased these from Paint Gem. These are the party edition, I believe. So after completing the canvases, I just purchased these frames, photo frames from Amazon. It comes with the frames and it comes with the envelope. And then I purchased the plastic cellophane bag that it's in from Michael's in their card section. And then I just put them in here and I gift them to people, and then they can turn around and gift it to someone else and actually write a message on the inside. Or I've also done it where I've actually written a message on the inside and gifted it to someone. So these make great cards for celebrations like birthdays, but also you can make them for the holidays. Here's an example of a Christmas card that I made. So I completed this canvas. This again is from Paint Gym. This is from their Christmas edition, I believe. So I bought the card from Amazon. I believe it was a pack of 20. I'll link it in the description if you're interested in the cards. I'll also link the canvases, the mini canvases. So it's the card, and then you just slide it in there. And then I also have glue dots on the back, so that way the canvas doesn't shift. Because it is a little heavy, so I wanted to put glue dots on there to keep it in place. So there's little glue dots on the back to keep it stable. And then it comes with an envelope. And then you just put it in here. You write your note on the inside. They are blank on the inside. And you can mail it. And not only is it a card, but it can also double as a gift. So the fourth thing that I do with my mini canvases is I create cards. All right, let's talk about the last thing I do with my mini canvases, and probably my most favorite thing to do with canvases in general. So this doesn't necessarily pertain to once I've completed the canvas, what I do with it. Actually, this is something that I do with my canvases because I have so many, and I just want to share the fun of diamond art with friends and family. So something that I do with my canvases is I will have a paint and sip. So like the traditional paint and sip, you would have adult beverages, and you would bring some diamond art, some mini canvases. So we would paint the diamond art canvases rather than painting with traditional paint on a canvas. I have shown earlier in the video that I store my mini canvases like this. So not only do I store them like this because it's great for that travel hack with the pencil box. If you haven't checked out that video, make sure you watch it. But also it's great because if I want to have a paint and sip or like a diamond painting party, all I have to do is grab a couple of these and go. These are kitted up and already ready to go. So at the paint and sip, I would just take a few of these, 2 or 3 of these, and then each person can choose which canvas they want to paint. And then the drills are already in the containers. And then we just kind of diamond paint and catch up and have fun. So the fifth thing that you can do with your diamond art, your mini canvases, is you can share the love. You can bring in family and show them the fun that comes with diamond art. And you can have a paint and sip party. And there you have it, 5 ideas of what you can do with your mini canvas that goes beyond the drawer. So don't let your hard work hide or collect dust. But I'd love to know, which of these 5 ideas are you going to try on your next finished mini canvas? Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, class dismissed. Bye-bye.